Year. Yo, can we get a year? Let's get a nice early year from you, Mendy. What do you say?
Okay, sure.
Let's get a nice early year going on for the years
Yeah.
out there. Love to see
Oh,
that. Love to see it. We'd love to
are
see it.
you
Yo, what's
Stavilla?
Bracken? Yo, Mendy, what's Bracken, bro? It's been like 3 weeks, my guy.
Been a long time, huh? Has it been 3 or 4? What was the last time?
I
Early
know.
July?
Yeah, it was
No, we didn't
Danky.
do July 4th.
Yeah, so it hasn't been any of July. It was probably the last weekend of June.
Think so. Think so.
And then just life just changed, man. Life
Dramatically.
life happened. But we out here. Podcast is back. We got Menderson here with us. It's your boy Stavi Buckets. We're gonna try to do a podcast tonight, and we got some good stuff. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna kind of summarize the past 3 weeks, or try to at least, because it's been a long time. But we had all the Logic stuff go down with Twitch. A bunch of new games kind of popped up over the past couple weeks. We had HyperScape, Ghost of Tsushima, and I
I
think
have
I'm
no idea
saying
how to
that
say
right.
it. I have no idea either.
I'm gonna go Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Tsushima Rogue Company came out. We're gonna hit on. Let's see. We got some Xbox stuff. We got Fortnite, Warzone, Apex, and then we're gonna ask kind of a question about where are some streamers that nobody just is like. Where are they?
Where's
And we're gonna be
Doc?
talking. Or Ninja, Doc, Shroud. We're gonna go into that a little bit as well. But
Get the gold chain out.
we got the gold chain out now.
Yes.
Let's do a little 3 week catch up over here, because Manny's been sending me these Snapchats now of him just like posting up. Like today, he was on a tube sitting in the lake, had a Truly in hand. So,
It looked like
Manny,
this.
what's lake life been like?
Lake life is good. The weekends here are crazy. All the boats come out and play, so the weekends at the lake are a little bit crazy. But during the weekday, it's super chill. Water's calm. Lake is nice. It's hot over here. I don't know if you can even see, but I'm pretty sure my nose is burnt. My face is burnt up. I was out in the sun for too long.
Sunscreen, bro.
I know. True. We have like a spray thing on, but
I love the spray one.
so convenient. So
Yeah, it's
convenient.
nice.
And
It's
it gets
nice.
you just rub it in and good to go.
The good thing about the spray, and I've realized this recently, is that you can get your back.
Yeah.
Like if you're like lotioning or something like that, like you can't get all the areas in your back, right?
For
But
me, the back of the neck is huge. Got to get the back of the neck.
I just sit there and I'm just spraying all the way up top, and I mean I'm loving the spray sunscreen that I'm out there. Shout out to
Whoever made that.
was it Tropicana? If you guys want to sponsor us, what's up? But yeah, it's I've already gone through 2 things of sunscreen out here, just because I
Wow.
just put so much on.
Do you have it
And
on deck? Because it seemed like your new place, you got like your own little setup. So you just have it ready for you whenever you go out?
Yeah, it's on my island, so as soon as I go outside, it's just there and ready to go.
Love
It's
that.
I haven't I haven't gotten burnt yet, which I'm very surprised about. I'm an idiot when it comes to sunscreen, but I haven't gotten burnt yet, and like I'm slowly getting like a tan and everything, which is nice. But dude, I want to be bronze, bro. Like I need to be Arizona Stavi Zona. I might need to get a gold chain too. So if you can hook me up with your connection.
Yeah, I was born with this gold chain. Like you get blessed, and then like they put some olive oil on you, and then they throw on some gold bling on you when you're a baby, and just ever since, man, I've been blinged up. So shout out to the Italian family for that.
I might need to invest. I think Stavi Zona needs a chain in his life.
Dude, need chain. I have a crazy tan now. I don't know if you can really see it from my watch.
The watch.
The watch tan. So gotta love that out of me.
This is gonna be the first time I don't have a softball tan in the summer. So like when I'm playing softball a lot, like you have your shirt and everything, and then you just get tan on your arms, and then not your legs because you're wearing pants and everything like that. So
Yeah.
like it's just like here down, your neck's fried, and it's just on your arms, and that's the only tan spot that you have when you get the
Yeah.
softball tan. What do they
Like-
call it? A farmer's tan?
A farmer's tan's just like the cutoffs, like right here. It's just all up tan here, and then wherever your t-shirt is. I
Yep.
have that, but just like a guinea tea tan. Like I have my arms are nice and tan, but my chest and my stomach is as white as can be.
I just want to know if Mandy, just send us all your tan lines, okay? Like we need
You might be able
photographic
to.
evidence of.
Oh, there it is. You can kind of see it. Oh yeah, it's nice and red there, and yeah, it's pretty
I love
bad.
it. Take your shirt off.
All right, Peter. Imagine.
And so everybody who's up in chat right now, thank you guys so much. With it being Mendy and myself, we're gonna try to interact with everybody out there. And this is kind of we're calling this one a catch up podcast, right? So it's just gonna be Mendy and myself, and we're just gonna catch up over the past 3 weeks, interact with the GGR community that's out there right now, and also hit some gaming news. So as we're going through the gaming news stuff, if you guys have any input, blast it in there because we're going to try to get with you guys as much as possible tonight
Big
or
ears.
today because it's only 5 o'clock over here and everybody's getting ready for bed on the East Coast. But so if you don't know by now, the reason why we took 3 weeks off from the podcast is because it was 4th of July weekend. And then I moved from Boston, Massachusetts to Phoenix, Arizona, where I currently am now. And I'm in the new stream room and everything. And I've kind of been setting up the entire process. So it's been a wild. I've been
Yes.
here 9 days, bro. Like
Wow.
it's been a fast 9 days for sure. It's crazy.
So I want to get into the notes of the 3-week catch up
Okay.
and so you talked about your transitioning over to Arizona, and
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like everything went smoothly except for one thing. You want to explain that one thing?
Yeah, this one thing was like the most important thing I needed to not get messed up, right?
Not just personal life, but your work life,
Yeah,
as well.
like so I knew it was a risk going into it, and I put a bunch of insurance on the package, but
Oh, that's good.
I shipped my computer and my monitors in a box through UPS, and it was supposed to arrive on like the Friday, like that I was like getting there, and it didn't show up on Friday, so I started working with UPS. And they were like, "Oh, it didn't actually go out." So I was like, "All right, cool." And then Monday came around, and I got the same story. And I finally figured out where the location of the UPS was, and I went there after work. And I was like, "What's going on? Where's my package?" And they're like, "Oh, it's in the warehouse somewhere. We don't know where it is." I was like, "How is this possible? Like, where's my stuff?" And they were like, "We can't find it, sir. Like, we're gonna have to, let you." Like, we'll contact you when we find it. Tuesday comes around, same thing. Doesn't go out on the truck again. I go in there. I'm like, "Yo, where's my package?" Like, and I was even telling them, I was just like, "Yo, this is directly affecting my work. Like,
Yeah.
I can't like miss another day. Like, so like we'll try to find it." They end up shipping it to me Tuesday night. Like a guy picked it up and was like, "This is the kid who like he asked me about it on Friday. It was the driver. He picked it up and drove it himself." And it gets here. He was super nice about it, and I open it up. Everything's shattered, broken,
Rip.
dusted. Um, the glass case on the computer was like off. That was the first thing I saw. So I just kind of like put my head down. I was like, this isn't going to be good. Monitors, 2 of the 3 monitors, all broken, cracked. And it was just like I was just so broken. Like I was using that word because I was broken, right? Like
Mm,
work I was broken, for gaming I was broken. Um and like I was just heated. Like I was just so upset, and I mean rightfully so. Like it just sucked.
yeah, of course.
But um
It,
I
it's
slept on it,
it's
and I
It's crazy
I
how
went out.
computers are just like we need them now in our lives. Like even
I
when I
mean, more
wanted to
than
make the
ever,
move over
and
here, I was like, I need my PC, and I have a bunch of stuff I got to do. I got to bring my PC over.
like so I went to sleep Tuesday night. I woke up Wednesday and I was still pissed, but I kind of took the approach as just like, all right, it happened. How do we let's work on resolving this, right? So I did my claim with UPS, and that's still a battle that's ongoing. Like,
Oh
I
god.
I got nothing I have to hide. Like, there's an agent that's gonna come out and check the damages. It's all broken, so like this guy is more than welcome to come in and check it. Like, it's just broken. So,
What happens if he
um,
looks at you straight in the eye and he's like, "Yeah, this looks fine to me, dude. I don't think
so
we."
like I'm trying to think to myself if this guy comes in, he's just like, yeah, it's not really that broken. I'm just gonna be like, dude, what? Like, come on, like, come
Going
on,
on.
let's be real. So, I with all the facts that I have and everything, it should be no issue. So I stopped worrying about it.
I think you're
I
good.
went out. I went out to Best Buy and I was like, I need to buy a computer regardless. Grabbed an iBuy Power computer. I grabbed a couple monitors, so I have everything set up now. So everything's good now except for the hopefully $2,000 that UPS is going to give me.
Mm.
So that's another battle itself, but I'm not letting it rain on my parade anymore. I'm moving on, powering through it, and
And we're back,
but
baby.
man, I was just so pissed, dude.
I know.
I was so pissed, and the support everybody gave me on like Twitter and everything, and the GGR Discord was just it was so cool. Um, and I appreciate everybody who retweeted, liked, commented, reached out to me. Like, greatly appreciate everybody's love for that because that was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
That
man.
was that was so nice. And um, I'm trying to find the best in things right now and just kind of power through that. I have a lot of really good things going on in my life right now that I didn't want to let that bog me down.
Yeah.
Um, I'm in Arizona. I'm
That
crushing it by the
that's
pool every night.
that's like your life goal right there is being where you're at right now.
So I checked off two things on my life goal list this week or in the past 10 days, right? Moved to Arizona
Facts.
and I bought my Jeep Gladiator, bro, that I have been
Yeah,
dying to get for
I was
about
bringing
2
that up.
years now.
Looks beautiful,
Um,
man.
I love it, bro. I love it. I'm so scared to drive it. This is like the first car that I've ever had that I actually like cared about. So like other cars, I'm just like, I don't really care if it gets scratched up. Like if this thing gets scratched, bro, I am gonna be pissed because this thing it's like my baby now. I freaking love this thing.
Yeah, you can be one of those people where they park their car, they're gonna either double park it or park it on the other side of the lot so nobody can go
I've been
near it.
parking it all the way down at the end of every parking lot because I need to like I've driven trucks my entire life,
Yeah.
and then I bought I had the Explorer, but like trucks have like a different way to drive them, so like I have to like relearn how to drive, and Jeeps themselves have a separate way of driving because they're like very square, and so I have to like relearn how to drive a Jeep and relearn how to drive a truck at the same time. But dude, this thing's tough. Push to start, bro. Like,
I love that.
yeah,
But the
and
car that I
dude,
have is the same car that I've been driving since high school, so I don't have like any cool features in my car.
I, I'm a basic bro, so like I don't need all this extra stuff. But like, dude, it's tough having it, and I like I'm getting some nice looks at like stop signs and stuff like that, and
Mm,
like red lights, and I love everything about it, man. I love the color. I love the look of it itself. It's super tough. And Tim the Tap Man, his car will definitely smoke mine, but
hmm.
we can be gladiator bros together.
That's how it is,
So
man.
that was just super cool to like walk out with like my dream car and my dream living scenario, and
Yeah.
so there's just a lot of good going on right now, and it
So
was
I have to bring this up, Stav, because you write it in the notes, and I don't
okay.
know much about this, but we talked about the good things in your life.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So the reason why I'm looking down is because I have to pull up my phone to read the notes. But it says here, and this is Stav's. Stav writes this. A new girlfriend for Stav? Question mark. So
I didn't write that.
I don't write these notes. I don't. I help you. I help you with them in a way of like what we should talk about, but I don't write the notes. So I'm curious to A new girlfriend for Stav? Question mark.
So I did meet the love of my life on Friday night.
Wow. Stavy
Yep.
buckets.
We were drinking some seltzers by the pool, and then at
Trickets.
the
most
we were all hanging
romantic
out,
date for Stav. We had some seltzers by the pool.
and we were just vibing. And we were talking, and like Twitch came up and streaming,
Oh, is she a
and she was
streamer as
like,
well?
her brother streams on Twitch.
Oh,
Big shout out. I think it's Vaccine 3. Big shout out Vaccine 3.
big shout out.
And we ended up like FaceTiming, like, because like she was drunk, so she was like FaceTiming her brother and everything, and like so we were just talking and chatting, and I got really intoxicated Friday night, and I woke up and I had a
Shocker.
text from her on Saturday.
Wow. Was it a good text
So
or a bad text?
it was a, hey, it's Hannah, and
Oh,
I was like, all right,
we
what's
have
up?
a name.
What's up,
Chat.
Hannah?
We got a name. We got a name. It's Hannah. She's in Arizona.
But she's like kind of with someone else in this community, but I don't
Kind
know. We'll
of
see what
with
happens.
somebody else. Just
I
randomly
don't
thrown
know.
in her.
We'll see what happens.
Wow. So by next podcast, can we get an update for actually hold like for each podcast? Can we get an update, good or bad?
Well, I mean, we'll see. They were out at the pool earlier today, and I was
Oh.
kicking it with them for a little bit, and
You're like, hey, I'm Stabby Buckets. I'm on Good Game Report. I got a podcast tonight with my boy Mendy. Check it out.
so she's connected to like the property managers here, and that's how she met this kid.
She got the
So like
deep
she's gonna
connects.
be around, and she was telling me at the pool earlier. She's like, yeah, we were watching the cameras from last night when like the security came out to let everybody know the pool was closed. I was like, you're such a creep.
That is kind of.
And yeah, but like I loved it at the same time. I was just like, yeah, what's
I
up?
just fell in love with the creepiness.
She was spying on me, just checking in on me. You love Hannah, Arizona. Yep, Stav and Hannah.
Yeah.
Stav and Hannah buckets going forward, but
Stabby Love
yeah,
Watch 2020.
she's the best.
She's the best.
I love her.
So,
I love her.
Okay, you know what? I kind of want to save that discussion for like each week, and I just want to see where that goes, because who knows? We might get a marriage story out of this chat. I'm totally team Stav and Hannah at this point in AZ, regardless of the fact she probably has another boyfriend. But still, there is a chance Stav is happy. He's got a new computer, maybe another computer if he gets his money back. Got a new Jeep. I say you're winning, man. I know it's tough. I know it was tough for you with the computer. I mean, I was even a little bit heartbroken for you because, my computer is like my baby as well. So if that were to happen to me, I'd be devastated. But, hey, man.
There's a lot of good going on right now, and I on Wednesday I realized that, and I stopped letting the negative stuff kind of bring me down. So that was a good switch. Arizona, I got my Jeep, and I got my girlfriend, so we're good. And I'm in love.
Wow,
And I'm in love.
Chat, you listening to this right now?
Mendy, real quick, because you did the same thing, right? I want to ask about
Talk to me, baby cakes.
like moving like your setup. How stressful was it for you even driving it to your lake house?
This is gonna sound weird. I'm a very like in control type person. So I don't like roller coaster. I don't like anything out of my control. So you delivering your stuff would give me the most anxiety in the world if I had to do that sort of thing. But me hand picking it up, putting it in my car, me driving it in my car, going to the lake, unhauling it out. It sounds like a nightmare, but to me that's like the best way to go about it, because if something was gonna happen, it's on me. So if I were to blame anyone, it would be myself. So you can easily get mad at somebody else, but you can't really get mad at yourself for doing something that you should have been better. Fun fact: I kind of broke my TV bringing it here. The stand on it, I guess I just hooked it in too fast in my car, and it just the stand on it popped off. So I got new screws and I screwed it back in. It hasn't fallen off yet. I haven't told my mom. That's probably not that safe that we're keeping it up here, but that's that's between us and chat. So,
yeah, don't tell Mama Menders.
It was a hassle to bring everything back and forth, but it was the best. Like I rather do it all. I rather do all the work.
I shouldn't have said Hannah's name because chat's just all about Hannah right now.
You should have said a random ass name. You should have said like Emily or some like just to throw people off.
F. Maybe I did. Maybe it's actually not Hannah. Maybe come on, Yvonne. Okay, Yvonne. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm with you, Mendy, and like I hated shipping my computer because I knew what possibly could happen, right?
Yeah.
And the worst case scenario actually happened. So like it sucked, but like I hate even like picking up my computer, like because I'm just nervous of dropping it, right? Like
Of course, yeah.
I was walking out of Best Buy when I bought this new one, and she was like, "Oh, would you like a cart to bring it out to the car?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I don't want to drop it." And then as soon as I'm on the cart, it's like shaking and everything, and I was just like, "Oh, this is such a bad idea, such a bad idea." But we powered through it. It's here. It's not broken. This one's good. I gotta name this one. I don't have a name for it yet, but
I don't have a name for
uh,
my computer. I have a name
I might
for
name
all my
it
other
Hannah.
toys. Oh,
I might name it Hannah.
that's a horrible idea because what happens if, you and Hannah don't work out? Shocker, maybe? I don't know.
Yikes.
I name everything. I name my car, I name the jet ski, but I haven't named my computer, so I gotta think
Yeah, I named my Jeep. I named it Drip.
of Drip. Oh, true. Drip. Mine's Cindy and Linda. It's gotta be, I feel like it's gotta be a female's name. I don't know why. I don't know.
I'll, I'll 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 name it Hannah just when she's not here.
No.
But yeah, I met my future wife. That was great. Really excited for that.
True?
Really excited for that.
I think
But
we're all
that's the 3-week catch up, y'all. That's a 3-week catch up.
moving.
Mendy's just tubing it on a lake, drinking Truly lemonades, ripping jet ski, fishing.
True.
Stavi Zona's just out here in Phoenix. Brand new whip just hopped in. You're got a new computer, a new girlfriend. So yeah, that's the recap. And now we're gonna get into what everybody's here for, the crazy details of the gaming news from 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. So we're going to kind of try to summarize everything that happened over the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we'd love to see if anybody, what do you guys think about this stuff? Because there's a lot we're going to try to cover right here. And we'll try to get some back and forth going. So
We're gonna try
the
to be
first
interactive with chat as well, so feel free to spam in there.
the first thing that I have written down, which was the biggest news that happened over the past 3 weeks, there was these orgs out here like signing people. Like, remember when like Courage was switching over and Nick Merck switched over at like the same time,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Big news.
This was as close to like that timing as ever, and so like a giant streamer signed with a new organization.
Giant.
It was announced Friday night on a game show that this organization was running. It's called Not Game Night, where they announced it. And Yvonne Michelle _ signed with the Good Game Report. We don't know what the contracts are. We don't know what the signing bonuses were and everything, but Yvonne Michelle _ is now
Tough.
a GGR streamer. So we just want to give a big pogs out to Yvonne for coming over to the GGR team. It's going to be part of the stream team and helping out in many other ways. She's been on a bunch of the game nights and not game nights, and she's just the best. She's just the best. As Ryan comes in the chat right now, you love to see it.
I was gonna ask. I was like, "Who the hell's Ryan?"
That's the background noise we always hear in Yvonne's gaming.
What
So,
up, Ryan?
um,
He's in a Valley game.
you just love to see it. So, congrats to Yvonne for joining the GGR, and
Congrats, Yvonne.
really happy for you. And Yvonne, I know I could probably speak for Mendy on this as well. It's been really awesome gaming with you over these past couple months and growing together as streamers and becoming really good friends. So congrats. Really happy for you. Really happy for you. And that's all the gaming news we had for the past 3 weeks. We're going to, no, imagine. Wanted to get that one out there because that was huge. Freaking love Yvonne. So that was really awesome. Let's go into Logic. All right, not like using Logic, but Logic, the rapper Logic. Is he gonna go by Logic on his streaming stuff now or no?
Yeah, it's on his Twitch's Logic.
Got it. So Logic is
I think.
now he was signed exclusively to Twitch. He retired from rapping, or he says he's retired from rapping, which is I get it, like personal reasons. He wants to get out and be a father and everything. Wicked cool. Love that out of him. What's up, V? How you doing, baby? Um, so really cool for him. Like he had a great career. He's really good. I love Logic. I think he has a bunch of really good songs. But he's going to be streaming now. So he said in a tweet that, he's a rapper at the same time, but he's also a nerd and just loves gaming. So Twitch is going to be perfect for him. It's
Yeah.
going to be such a perfect spot for him. And I'm happy they locked him up. He did a album. He released his album on his first stream on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. I actually watched a little bit of it. It was kind of like a little party, I guess, in his, I guess you could say, studio or room, and they were just vibing out. And he would pause it every so often and kind of explain the lyrics or just explain like the process of him writing the song. So that was pretty neat for him to watch.
He's just like so lyrically talented when it comes to like his songs and stuff. So
Yeah, so true.
Maybe he'll do like songs down the road, and I haven't listened to his new album yet.
It's pretty
I've
good.
seen some tweets saying that it slaps and everything, so definitely looking forward to hearing it.
I just feel like nobody really, as an artist, you don't really retire from making music. Jay-Z's been saying it for years, and he still comes out with featured hits and all this and that. So I don't think his music career is done.
I think he's going to have a better Twitch career than like a music career, though, which is crazy to say because he was really good. But if you already have, and I'm going to try to, it might sound like a slight on people in this position, but it's not. If you're an established, celebrity already,
Like if you already
you
have that
should be
following,
on Twitch. You
yeah,
should be on Twitch. Like it doesn't even matter what you're doing. If you're a singer or songwriter, have a Twitch set up for while you're at like the thing while you're writing down like lines or something. It's just extra income.
yeah.
And especially if you game as well, like what there's it's too easy, right?
I love
So
seeing
you
the
see
random
Logic,
people. I love seeing like T-Pain playing Doom or something like that. There's a handful of these guys are doing it, like Bryson Tiller.
but it's smart, dude. It's just
Yeah,
smart to open up another avenue, and it's just more income. That's just going to be it's free for the taking
yeah,
because you already have all these fans that are going to be instant followers. So you'll probably get partnered really quick with Twitch, and then with donations and everything and subs, it's just like it's just another way of making money, man.
yeah.
And
I don't know if
like
recording music would be a good idea because they don't want to leak their sound or whatever or beats. And what happens if they have writers on their team? They don't want people to know that as well.
all the fakes, we got the
Yeah,
fakes.
but I mean, they could still do something fun with it. But I can understand why they don't necessarily do that sort of thing.
I would game, and I've seen like influencers, I'll call them like Instagram influencers. Bradley Martin, he's a gym guy, and he started gaming on Twitch once kind of COVID started up. There's another influencer, Nick Paddywhack or something like that.
Nick
He
Nack
does like
Patty.
funny like videos, and he started gaming on Twitch and would just play like 2K or something like that. And it's just why not? Why not doing
Yeah,
it? Mendy, I said the same thing to you when you first started streaming on Twitch. I just
true,
said why not?
true.
And these people obviously have and not against you, many, but they already have a bunch of fans already
Yeah,
ready to go,
it's easier for them
and
to do that sort of thing.
it'd be such an easy transition to Twitch for those people, and I wish Logic the best. I think he's going to do great, especially if he loves gaming already. I think he'll do really well on Twitch's platform.
True.
I I
Com-
did see this one thing in the note, and shout out to Daydreamer, GGR Daydreamer,
mm-hmm.
for giving us all these notes in our little podcast thing. I watched the video of the Nade shot talking about turning down Logic a couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't get that
Um,
move.
so I understand it from Nade Shot's point, and I also understand now he's looking back saying, "Man, I really kind of messed up here, right?" Um,
I wonder if he asked for too much and they couldn't give Logic that back in return.
and like 100 Thieves is like the hottest thing out right now. Everybody loves 100 Thieves. They have the best logo in the game. It's just clean. Their merch sells
Even
out in
Drake's
a,
on
in a
it.
minute.
It's
Yeah,
not
like
like Logic didn't
like
belong in there.
so I think so. Just to clarify for everybody who's listening, is Logic, I guess, approached Nade Shot when it was first starting up and said, "Hey, I want to, invest and be a co-owner in 100 Thieves. Like, I believe in this." And Nade Shot turned him down.
Back.
Obviously, um, like the amount they didn't say, how much Logic offered to buy in for, but I think Nade Shot for just starting up 100 Thieves, like he didn't know what was going to happen really, so
Mm,
he might have been like nervous to do it, like just starting up. But now, like looking back, like he's probably like, man, that probably could have sprung us a little bit faster than it did. It worked out. 100 Thieves is really like it's
true.
booming right now. Like,
It just would have been another
but
nice thing added on to
yeah,
them.
for sure. And like he says it, like he says it keeps him up at night sometimes in that clip that I watched. Like, um, which is crazy to think about because he's with like Drake now and everything. Like everything's great. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he has a bad relationship with Logic because he said no,
Hopefully
but
not.
like look like this is something that you should look into right now and be like, hey, I know it didn't work out before, but man, we want you streaming for 100 Thieves so bad. Like,
Yeah. The Logic,
like
if you're still looking for an organization, GGRs, open
GGR, yep.
arms.
Craig, just send him like $500 and be like, thoughts?
Thoughts?
Logic GGR.
GGR Logic?
But in all seriousness, I thought that was a crazy story, and shout out Dave for sending that over.
Yeah, thank you, Dave, for all the stuff you sent over.
I'm really excited to check out Logic on Twitch because I think this will be cool. I think it'll be
Definitely.
cool.
Hopefully, we'll see more people too. It seems like they're
Yeah,
trickling their way into the live stream because they can't do tours. I mean, maybe they can start slowly diving into that, but as far as artists goes, they can't do tours, and they're kind of stuck to their. Everyone's stuck in their own house now, so why not stream and open up a new revenue right there?
I just want everybody streaming, man. It's just
That you you
I
you, you say that, but that wouldn't that also hurt you if everyone's streaming?
nah. People aren't as good at games as I am, bro.
People
Like,
come to see Stabby buckets.
yeah, they want the buckets. They want the Zona
They
buckets,
want the
and
bucket.
it's just like when you have this good of skills at just about every game, it's just it's game over. It's game over.
Help us, please.
Big shout out to Logic though, man. Good luck. Good luck.
Big
Let's
preach.
talk about let's hit on some new games that popped up over the past 3 weeks. And we'll start with maybe I don't know if I can call this one the biggest out of the new games that we have on here, Mendy, but
Mm.
it was like kind of the biggest, and then it's kind of like the biggest disappointment as well at the same time.
I think
Like,
as fast as it went up is as fast as it went down.
oh man, it's like throwing a bowling ball like up and then just watching it come back down. And we're talking about HyperScape. Um, this was big. Um, it had a very Valorant kind of feel to it. Like the first day it launched, you had all the streamers playing it,
Mm-hmm.
and they did the drops and everything, so the views were just through the roof.
Yeah, because everybody
And
wants the key to get the game.
they wanted the key. And FYI, every game should do this,
It's brilliant.
right?
It's brilliant.
Um, and you're seeing everybody playing HyperScape. All of Twitch was filled with HyperScape. Um, the only problem and the difference between Valorant and HyperScape, um, Valorant was a good game. HyperScape is just not a good game.
Well, I think another
Um,
big thing that they did wrong was that it took me 30 minutes to get the key. And there was no urgency on it. Like it was.
I got it within 15 minutes of watching Lupo's stream.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was one of their biggest mess up. Like Valorant. You remember when I was talking about Valorant and I was trying to get a key? It took me like 3 weeks. I had all the monitors open on different tabs and this and that.
Yeah.
and I finally got it, and I just dived right into it. But with this game, it was like you barely even get to see it and watch it, and they already were throwing out keys like it was nothing. They should have made you wait like at least a few hours.
And drag it out and like keep you watching and engaged in it to like learn about the game.
Yeah.
Um, and Mendy, you and I both played it. I think we played together for the first time.
Yeah.
And man, I hated it right off the rip, and I don't know why. Like, it's kind of cool, like you're jumping and everything,
The
and like
movement is clean. I love the movement in the game.
I hated the guns.
Yeah,
Like,
the
I thought the
guns.
guns were terrible. Um,
You'll pick up. I don't even know the names of the guns, but you'll do like such low damage on it if you don't have it upgraded yet. So one person can already have a fully upgraded kit gun and shot out of the sky while you're dinging them for like 10 and 15s. That's what I didn't like about it.
and a lot of people are liking playing it, and that's fine, right? Like, everybody can play the games they want, and if you like HyperScape, this is just my opinion on it, and that means nothing. So if you like it, enjoy it, have fun playing it, because it is fun. A lot of people like playing it,
Yeah,
and all the clips are like just sniper shots.
true, true.
Like, it's not like goated gameplay. It's like you're flying in the air, you're doing 360s, you're double jumping, and you're just sniping someone.
It's true.
So it was the crazy thing to me about HyperScape, right? They paid all these people to play the game. Clearly, they paid the people to play the game because
Like
everybody was
most new
hyping it
games
up,
come out now, though.
which is fine. I think that's the right approach. Games have to do that. They have to pay streamers to play it. But then you see like the streamers talk about how awesome the game is while they're getting paid to play it, and then you just don't hear anything from them after it.
Yeah,
Like, just be truthful about it. And remember, like, it's XQV or XQC or something like that.
yeah,
Who's that
yeah,
guy?
yeah.
He got paid to
XQC.
play Valorant,
He was so mad at that. He was so pissed off.
but he was truthful about it, Mendy, right?
It's like, do you want
He
to know
was
how
like,
much I
I
play
hate
this
this
game?
game. But you have people out here who like, well, Hyperscape's such a vibe. And it's just like, yeah, that's because they're putting money in your pocket to say it.
Yeah. I feel like if you're going into that, I guess it depends on the contract. They say to you, you have to say you like this game, which sounds horrible. But I feel like if I were to get into that, I'd be like, I'm just gonna play it and give my honest opinion while I'm playing it, and that's just what you're gonna get out of it.
I mean, also, you and I haven't been paid to play a game yet.
I mean, yeah,
Like, that could change. Just like, hey, you're
imagine
giving me
stuff.
$50,000 and I have to kind of lie and say a game's good. Like, if Epic Games gave me $50,000 to play Fortnite for one night, I might do it.
Don't say you might. Get the hell out of it. You're picking that up so quick, and you're gonna pretend like you love it, like it was the first time you played that game. Get out of
I hate
50,000.
Fortnite though.
Chat
I hate
50,000.
Fortnite.
You know how much you can do with 50,000 for one night?
Like,
That's the quickest bag you'll ever get, and you're gonna say I might. Get out of here.
yeah. But it'd be so hard to say like, wow, this game's so good. It's such a clean game.
50,000. I'll say any game's good. I'll say whatever game I hate these days. I'll say whatever you want me to say for 50,000.
So what do we think about the future for Hyperscape? No
Dead,
future
gone,
really.
finished. Get out of here. Trash can. Next
Trash
game.
can. I don't think it has. I think some people will play it. I think some people are going to really like it. But I think it's just going to be a very small group of people that are playing.
Yeah.
You can already see the numbers on Twitch. It's just down.
One thing I
And
want to add is I thought was pretty cool is that it integrated Twitch with the game, so people who are watching can click on like different events. I don't know if they make much of a difference, but I thought that was cool. Like, you don't really see any other games that changed what's going on within the game itself. But I mean, there's really not much else to it that really stands out from being a good game.
I don't think it has a big future of knocking off some of the bigger games out there. And again, this is just my opinion. And that's Mendy's opinion. If you love the game, enjoy it, crush it, and keep playing it.
Seems like
I,
chat
I'm
wasn't too crazy about it either.
I'm not gonna reinstall it on this new PC. I just don't have that connection to it. So,
Hmm.
um, but like keep making new games because that's the only way we're gonna find new really good games, right?
True.
So I mean, you kind of have to just keep swinging at games, um, and eventually one will stick and knock off Fortnite for being the top dog. Um, Another game that came out looks really cool.
Yeah.
And Mendy, I don't know if you've watched anybody play this or not. I was watching it this morning when I was putting together the podcast stuff. Ghost of Tsushima.
I don't know how to say it
Ghost
either.
of Tsushima. This game looks sick. This game looks dope. The graphics and everything about it are just choice. Um, the
Choice.
character that you are is like wicked badass, dude. Like
It's
he's wearing
tough.
this like wicked low hat, and
Yeah.
like you can't see his eyes, kind of like is it Raven in Mortal Kombat or something like that, where like you can't see Raven's eyes like in
Oh,
the early
true.
ones.
True. Yeah.
Like he's tough, dude. Like he's tough as nails. Um, I was watching Drinky. He was playing it earlier today. I watched him do like a mission.
Yeah.
Everything looks clean about it. It looks just it's a very clean game.
I was watching Matt's Geek graphic corner playing it, and
You completely butchered Maddie's name right there.
I, I mixed in two GGR members into one.
Matt Geeks Graphics Corners Retro. You're...
Sorry, Matt. Sorry, AJ. Or
We even have Swampkin coming in. Oh, wait, is that Gotti? HyperScape equals hashtag trash. I tried it, didn't like it. Swampkin says. I love it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
yeah, it's Dunzo.
How was Maddie enjoying Ghost of Tsushima?
He loved it, and I'm that's one of those games where I don't want to watch too much of it. I just want to
Yep.
play the game straight through by myself. But from what I did watch, it was pretty darn cool. I recently hooked up my PS4. I'm pretty much all set to go on it, and I think I'm gonna try to download it. I think I'm gonna try to get it.
Are you gonna try to stream it?
That kind of goes back to the Last of Us conversation where I don't really
Yep.
know if I want to do it. I'm still leaning to trying it. I think it's worth trying it once and seeing what like the viewers like from it. And if it works out well, then I'll keep going. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just play it on my own. So either way, I would like to play it.
So the one issue I have with Ghost of Tsushima is I got pretty burnt on Sekiro,
I don't know if
right?
it's a game like that though. I don't think it's meant to be like a difficult game like that one.
So I'm viewing it as one like broad sense here, right? And if it's a samurai game, then it's Sekiro. So to me, I just have such a bad taste in my mouth from Sekiro. Like I wanted to love, and I really did love Sekiro so much. I thought the game was unbelievable. It was just too damn freaking hard. Um, the battle and the gameplay, like the attacking and everything, looks a little bit easier in Tsushima. Um, so after kind of watching it today, I'm like, all right, I think this isn't as hard as Sekiro, but um, it's still just like do we go down the samurai way again or not? Like Sekiro just really messed me up from samurai games. I can't even watch The Last Samurai anymore because of Sekiro,
Oh,
and
great movie.
it is a great movie. It's
Dude,
a great movie.
I don't know why I like it, but I do really enjoy it.
I can't watch it anymore though, just because of Sekiro. So,
Yeah.
um, this does go back, and you bring up a good point, Mendy. Is like streaming these games is tough, right?
Hmm.
Because like it's not like a BR and you just start a new game up. Like it's a long game, and say someone jumps in like 3 hours into your stream, and you're trying to catch them up on it, and it's just like you can't really like unless you're watching it literally from when you start until when you finish the game. Like you're always kind of coming in pieces and
Yeah.
missing some of it. So it's tough to stream those games, but they're fun, dude.
Yeah.
Um,
Because you can just
I,
big
I
vibe
haven't
out, enjoy the game, and chat can big vibe out as well.
What was the last like vibe out game that you played?
I played this really wacky. I don't know if you saw it, but it was over the weekend or Friday, I think. I played this really wacky game, and it was another samurai game. It was like Shadow Warrior, and it's pretty much like you have a son, and they give you guns, and you just shoot demons and stuff, and you just wreak havoc everywhere. So there's not really much of a campaign to it. It's just survive and shoot everything in sight, and just go through the missions. So
I
that was the last one I did.
I didn't watch Friday night because I was meeting my new girlfriend.
Oh.
So sorry.
It's okay. She would
I was
have
finding
enjoyed the stream though. She would have loved Speedy. You should show her the stream.
I was finding love.
Imagine.
I was finding love. Yeah, like I was trying to think the last game,
Oh, you played
and it was
Stranger Things.
yeah, Stranger Things was dope. I have to finish that actually. I don't have it. Shit.
Well, you can download it.
Ah. All right, moving on.
Okay.
No, Tsushima looks dope. I might wait and see if it drops down in price.
Big facts. Big facts.
So it might be like one of those games where I wait until like there'll be a Steam deal like
Mm-hmm.
in by Christmas. And
Well, it's PS4, mind you. So isn't it?
is it only on PS4?
I could have sworn it was a PS4 exclusive.
Help people,
Chat.
help us,
Chat.
help us,
I don't
help
think it's a
us.
PC game. I think it's strictly PS4.
All right, I actually do want to get a capture card.
They're kind of
Uh,
expensive. I think they bumped up the price on it. I think
PS4.
they're.
Thank you, Yvonne Michelle _ GGR. Thank you.
Thank you, GGR Yvonne
Um,
Michelle GGR.
Yvonne GGR Michelle _ GGR.
GGR.
Greatly appreciate that. All right, I can mess around with that then. I
Yeah,
can mess around with
it
that.
was a hassle. Shout out to I have the Danks for helping me out with the audio because it is a hassle setting it up. On the Xbox, you can have import outport from TV and headset. PS4, one or the other. So either you can hear it or your chat can hear it. That's the only way.
Mendy,
Yeah,
try this. I did this on my old PC at my old setup.
I have it set up now, but I'm curious to what you have to offer.
Remote play.
Remote play.
Yes, remote play. It's on all the PlayStation 4s, and this might be news to anybody who's out there. It's something you can download on your computer, and it links to your turned on PlayStation, and you can just play your PlayStation through your computer.
What is?
I did it for God of War. What's up, Megs? What else did I play it for? Red
Is there a
Dead.
delay on
I
it? Like,
streamed it.
was it streamed? Like, did it seem like it
No,
was smooth?
it didn't lag for me.
Weird.
So like you put your PlayStation in like rest mode, and then you click on your remote play on your computer, and it automatically syncs to your PlayStation.
That's a lot cheaper than the $200 Elgato that's out for sale right now.
It's just an option. It's probably not as great of quality, but
Yeah.
it's an option. Like if you're not going to main a capture card,
Yeah.
it's an option to do it. And I did it for God of War. I did it for Red Dead Redemption 2, which was terrible.
You streamed this as well, or just played it on your?
Yeah, I streamed it.
I didn't know that,
Uh,
Stabby Bike.
yeah, I
Good
think
for
this
you.
was pre-Mendy. I think this was pre-Mendy into the GGR.
Possibly. I
Could've
think
been.
the other game I've watched you played other than Fortnite was Borderlands.
That game was so fun, but man, you need more people to play that.
True. And
So
it's not
maybe
crossplay either.
I would like to do Tsushima.
Let's do
Yeah, I'll just samurai everything up. Yeah, I just thought the game looked great. I thought it looked really good. So, if anybody has played it and listens to this and they have played Tsushima, hit me up. Let me know. I'm interested. So I would like to give it a shot. Mehdi, you said something about Xbox did like a live stream this week on Twitch and talked about some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not an Xbox guy, and I'm just not going to get the new Xbox when it comes out. I might get the PlayStation 5 when it comes out, but I'm unsure at this time.
I'd rather just put the money into PC parts than getting a new console.
And anything cool come out from Xbox, or was it just trying to revive a dead game that was popular 15 years ago in Halo?
Yeah, nobody cares about Halo. Halo's dead. You want to know what's
Wait,
funny though, Stav?
J Cubed isn't here, right?
You know they gave Master Chief a grappling hook. Just gonna say this. Fortnite did it first.
I just don't get this like Halo thing. And so we're gonna change the Xbox thing into Halo right now. And I just don't get why you're trying to res a game that
Res.
was awesome 15 years ago, and then just keep it the same. Like, do a battle royale or something.
It's always been
Like,
battle. Put building in the game. Make it a battle royale, and give me the alternator.
Manny, what is the point though of just like recycling a game that was cool 15 years ago?
I think it's the same thing like movies. They just try to get as much money out of it and hope that people bring back the
But when you're
nostalgia.
on like National Lampoon's Vacation 7, that movie is terrible.
Yeah, true.
Like, what is the point of just like literally just recycling Halo? Like, there's no point to recycle it.
Just because there isn't a BR, and it doesn't mean it's not a good game. Says
But a
Megs.
BR would at least give you like a different avenue to go down in the
Yeah.
Halo realm.
Like it doesn't have to be just strictly BR, but it can have like kind of what Call of Duty did with bringing up Warzone. Like you can have those two different things going on.
Like Warzone did a really good job. Like I'm back and forth. Like I love Warzone, I hate Warzone, but you also have like you can do team death matches or you can do the battle royale. Or do a like a 5v5 like a Valorant or CS:GO type thing. Don't give me the same crap, bro. Like
There's a grappling hook now. It's different.
Megs, I know it sucks because guess what? Halo just isn't good anymore. Sorry.
I
End
wish
of rant.
JC wasn't here. Somebody send him the
Yeah,
clip.
Nobody, don't get JC in here.
They made
like-
billions of dollars.
Halo was so good, right? And it was like the first game that really like to me that was like gaming was Halo. And it's just like it's just 15 years have gone by and it just hasn't gotten better. Like and people act like Halo's still going to be top notch when it comes out. It's not. It's just
It's not. You're not gonna bring back Fetch. It's not. Whoa.
Like there's only two things that can be there's only one thing that can be resurrected from 15 years ago. And that's the WhatsApp that I brought back. But other than that, you can't bring back anything in 15 years ago.
Yikers.
Sorry. Anything else cool from Xbox or is that it?
I don't know much about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Who cares?
All right, Xbox. Sorry I don't have more information
Swamp
on.
King's mentioned this twice now, but he said Flight Simulator was probably the best thing that came from Xbox.
Dope. If that's the best thing that came from
lit.
Swamp King, if that's the best thing that came out of freaking that thing, then Xbox is in some serious trouble, Mike.
They crushed it. Absolutely crushed it.
Quick shout out to Swamp King because I did see this. Swamp King, big grats on dominating Team Mendy, Lambo, and Scoot in Rocket League. Like I don't know if anybody has talked about this.
Thank you for paying the servers to go on Japan. Appreciate that.
I just want to say
they're really good though.
Great CJ, y'all freaking crushed them, bro.
They're nuts.
That was like the second day I was here, so I had nothing. And I was just like twitching on my phone. And I was able to watch it. And does anybody know if Scoot was on a Switch?
Yeah, he was at a vacation home playing on the Switch.
Yeah, because he only said it 10,000 times that he was on Switch. So shout out to Scoot Switch. No, that was really cool. I thought that was a bunch of really good games. But Swamp, I'm seeing in here now, and I just want to say good job. You guys freaking crushed it. You and who was the other kid? He was really good.
Squiggly. He was like his profile picture on his Steam account was him at an esports arena. We're like, oh great.
Swamp King, you were very good. Squigs was
Swamp King is really good though, seriously.
And I just wanted to give y'all a shout out because I thought that was pretty great. All right, let's talk about next on the list. This will be real quick because nothing really new happened to this game. Fortnite. What's new with 40? It
What's the
says
GGR podcast without talking about Fortnite or Ninja?
it's. We actually have both. It's crazy. Both are in here.
Who would have thought?
Um,
Imagine.
so I didn't. I was actually watching it today. I was watching. I believe it was. Was it Cypher? No, I was watching Dakota's play earlier today. Just because I haven't watched Fortnite, I wanted to kind of check it out and see what's up.
Mm.
Still hate it. But I was told cars were going to be involved in Fortnite this week, but I didn't see any cars.
Did they at least drop the water level yet?
Yeah, so the water level is down.
Okay. Like all the way down, or it's moving down?
It's not all the way down, but like most of the areas are back to normal. So like Dakota's was dropping in Pleasant Park, and I don't know if you remember, Mendy, when we were playing.
It was
Pleasant was
underwater,
like
right?
it was all water.
Yeah.
So like Pleasant was back to being normal. So the water levels are down, and so I'm guessing cars are gonna happen on Tuesday or Wednesday. But like you have to like gas up the cars, like you have to go to the gas station to put gas in them
What the hell?
to like drive it.
What
So
happens if you're
I don't.
gassing up and somebody shoots a tank and everything explodes?
I have no idea.
What is Fortnite? What is
Dude,
Fortnite?
that's the best question. Just like, what is Fortnite? Like, what are you doing? It's crazy to me, man. I don't know. Like, and I was just watching people use those charged shotguns. I'm just like, this is terrible.
I still don't get those charged shotguns because you hear them charge it up and they like barely do any damage on it. Or maybe I was just using it wrong.
I don't know, man. I miss Fortnite terribly. Like, I really do miss playing it. But like, if I were to play it right now, it's not Fortnite. Because again, what is Fortnite? We don't know.
I
Like,
never know.
Fortnite right now isn't Fortnite what Fortnite used to be. Fortnite's Fortnite isn't even Fortnite. That Fortnite is even Fortnite. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
So on to the next discussion here. We have Warzone.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Fortnite. We're getting
What's
there.
up, Hippie?
What's
How's it
up, hippie?
going?
You're. So that was my Fortnite rant. Warzone. Nothing really new on Warzone from what I've seen, except there's just like nonstop cheaters in this game. Like, what is going on?
No idea.
Activision,
I saw a clip
get
of
your
Tim the
Activision
Tatman.
together.
He was switching through all the seats in the car, and somebody lasered him while he was switching seats in the
He
car.
died like 4 times by that dude, bro. It was insane.
Oh,
Like, what is going on? Dude, just ban these people. Like, they need to get it together, or that's gonna kill the game. That's gonna kill it, and it's just been like nonstop for months now. Cheaters and just like cheaters. And I main Warzone now, so like, get out of here, cheaters.
what did you
Did you?
play on your stream? I don't even remember. What were you playing Friday night?
We did Valorant and Apex.
True. Apex? We're gonna get into Apex, right?
I want to do one more thing on Warzone real
That's
quick,
fine.
but
Yeah.
but
Okay. I'll hold.
it's
I'll
going to
hold it.
transition into Apex as well because
Okay.
Apex is going through this now.
Okay.
Have you noticed that? And I see it mostly in Warzone, but it's now in Apex, and it used to be in Fortnite. Are you seeing these people talking about aim assist with controllers in PC lobbies in Warzone now? And now also they're in Apex talking about it.
So I'm gonna bring up an argument that you're absolutely gonna hate, and I'm gonna do it anyway. So I think people who play Fortnite are the complainers. They're the whiners. They're the ones that are childish, and then the Warzone is where the big boys come play, and that's
Sub, thank you.
they don't get mad at anything. But you,
So
you have a good point. I
I
don't think anybody's mentioned that in Warzone.
I was watching Tifu play Warzone the other night, and he died to a kid and was immediately just talking about aim assist.
Oh, really?
It's
I
just
guess I don't
like,
really
bro,
watch
come
enough of it
on.
to
Like,
know.
it's like all you do when you stream Fortnite is talk and argue and bitch about aim assist. And then you're playing a new game in Warzone, and it's just the same thing. And it's just like,
Oh,
come
forever.
on, give it a
That excuse will forever live on, regardless of what game it is. I feel like.
it just gives me a migraine just like hearing just the same thing for every game.
Some people are
It's
just
like,
really good on controller. Like when I play on keyboard and mouse, and I feel like that helps me out a lot. And then Scooter plays on controller, and whenever I watch him play, I'm like, honestly, if somebody said he was on keyboard and mouse, I would have believed them. Like some people are just really good on controller.
oh, breaking news, Mendy. People that use controller are good at video games.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just so annoying, and I know aim assist is crazy, and I don't want to turn this into an aim assist
It's
conversation
like the same
because,
arguments. We got Ninja, Fortnite, aim assist.
but it just give it a rest, accept it at this point, right? Like, come on,
Do that, my friend.
just like yelling at a wall, dude, and it's just like, I can't stand it, man. Can't stand it. It doesn't matter, and it's going into Apex now, which is where we can go into Apex here. Um, I've seen a bunch of like a bunch of the SOAR people talking about like aim assist on controllers, like get rid of it. D- Just accept that people are going to be gaming on controllers, bro.
Yeah. I think if anything, I'll agree with the argument of maybe it needs to be not as strong, like in certain games. It seemed like Fortnite has a really strong aim assist, but other than that, like give controller a little bit of that advantage because keyboard and mouse you have so much free range. You can keybind to anything you want to. So I do
It,
feel like
it,
controller needs a little bit slight advantage, but at the same time, I don't think aim assist is
you know what games you just start doing, and I'm just going to say this: just get rid of aim assist. Just don't put it in games anymore. Don't give these people a an avenue for an excuse. Just get rid of it. Controller people will learn how to get good at it.
Dude, just get
They'll
better,
just
bro.
adapt.
Yeah,
They'll just adapt.
what's up, FPS man?
They'll adapt and get over it,
True, true.
or they'll learn keyboard and mouse. Either way, but like, just stop giving mouse and keyboard players an excuse at this point. Just I can't do that anymore. Apex. I'm loving
Apex.
Apex right now. I've actually been playing Apex recently, and I didn't play it for months.
Same, same.
Um, I'm really vibing with Apex right now. I'm almost like glad I took like a couple months off from Apex,
Yeah.
because I have like a new appreciation for it right now, and
We
it's
were on
just
such a high Valorant kick that we kind of forgot what other video games were like.
it's such a good game. It's so clean, and I saw this earlier because I responded to a tweet from Blindside from the GGR community. Um, he wants to know why isn't Apex bigger, and he talks about how Fortnite is still crushing it with like views and everything,
True.
and he basically just said, why is Fortnite where it is and Apex isn't? And I asked myself, I've asked this many of times on here. We have Danky on all the time, and I think I always ask him every podcast we have him on, why isn't Apex bigger? I I don't know. I really don't know. Apex is such a good game.
Well, I think one thing that did hurt them was not having cross-platform, and I know they recently did the announcement of that they're planning on doing that.
Mhm.
I think Fortnite just made all the right steps, all the right moves, and so did Apex. But I think what hurt them the most was not having cross-platform. Because how many of our friends that we know that we can't play with because they're either on PS4 or Xbox or they don't have a PC, whatever it may be. I think that hurts the game and the community in itself. But hopefully, with the cross-platform, I know it's kind of too late now, but maybe that'll change things up a bit.
And I responded back to Blindside, and I think I've said this to you before, and guess what? It has to do with building. Building is it's just an extra element in a game, right? And I think Fortnite does so well is because it's not just shooting and strategy for shooting, but Manny, get back up here in the light so people can see you. They want to see this. Um, I think you get a lot of really good clips with people building, cranking, editing, and then making a really nice kill. It to me, it's just a better clip.
Have you
When
seen off the wall 360 Kraber shot no scope? Now that's a clip.
Yeah,
Building,
how often does
cranking
that
enemies.
happen?
Not a whole lot because you're not gonna hit most of those shots.
So like I think the clipability in Fortnite
Mm,
is why more people play it because
okay.
it leads to it leads to more views on YouTube, on Instagram, and people coming in. But I'm also here saying that Fortnite is just a terrible game now compared to what Apex is.
Yeah, but it was still
Apex to me is the best battle royale out there right now.
true. True. I would agree with you on that. Definitely.
It's
Definitely.
so clean. I mean, third parties suck. They fix the no regs and stuff. So like, it's just in a really good spot right now, where a lot of other games have a lot of other issues.
I feel like they
Apex
did a
doesn't
great
have a lot of
job on
issues.
fixing a lot of their characters too. Like before Mirage, nobody cared about him. I love Mirage. I love bamboozling people. I know a little while ago they did this already, but Bloodhound got an amazing buff. I mean, a bunch of the
Love Bloodhound.
characters, even Remnant now. I mean, before we didn't care for it, and now he's like in the rotate. Like you need him in a competitive game now. I think they did a really great job with balancing and and Lifeline too. So many great. They did so many cool
They
things to it.
they buffed the characters that weren't getting used,
Yeah.
which now I think this is the cool thing with Apex now is you're running into all of these um you're running into different battles now. Like before it was just Wraith, Pathfinder,
Yeah.
and Gibby or something like that, or Caustic. But now you're running into teams where it's like um Wraith, Revenant, Lifeline. You're like, oh, I don't know how to handle it. Like I don't know how to deal with this stuff anymore. Because it's new and they definitely switched the game up a little bit just by making I think Watson could still use a buff and I think
True.
Crypto could still use a buff.
True.
Um,
What's up,
but
Maddie?
other than that, I think it's a very even playing field at this point. And I love Apex. I'm probably gonna stream it this week, all week. So Mendy,
That's
what's up?
why I hooked up my PS4 because I'm kind of hoping. That's why cross-platform kind of sucks. But my computer can't really handle Apex and streaming at the same time. So I'm hoping
I,
I can at least offload it with the PS4.
I had to dumb it down last night
Hmm.
or on Friday night when I was streaming. Because I remember when we first started streaming it,
Oh
it took like a
God.
week for us to get it.
Well,
So
we weren't really thinking either. We didn't even drop the graphics. We just were like finicking with the computer and the Streamlabs when we should have dropped everything on Apex.
yeah, I cranked everything down, but it ended up working out pretty good. Let's give a nice little pre-birthday shout out to Coffee Break.
Happy pre-birthday, bro.
Does this mean that turning 30 does he get on the exclamation point boomer thing in chat?
Yeah, Craig spams that like there's no tomorrow. I feel bad for the people that are at it. They have to get
I'm
it.
on it now too, so like I'm starting to get it. So
Oh my god.
um,
There needs to be
but
like a cooldown feature on it. But seriously, Coffee, happy early birthday, my guy.
freaking early birthday. That's great. Manny, before I get into I want to end with the where are they? So let's
Okay.
close out with these other things real quick. Would you want to do the Rocket League one? Just because you love Rocket League and I'm
This
terrible at
is
Rocket League.
Rocket League. They announced that it's going to be free to play this summer, which is great because um they probably should have been doing that. It was only $20. Why not just make it free for everyone? But I guess they'll make their money through. It's not keys anymore through blueprints.
So to me, I love them going free to play.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would like them to start like people can buy like skins and stuff. Like if they start like
They
upping their
have like
like
a
store.
weird. They have like a weird thing that they do. Like you receive blueprints and then you have to like you could see what it is and then you pay for it to like unlock it. But before it was like crates and you paid for the keys to open up the crates and it would be something random.
They should do something like Apex and like have a store. Give us a
Yeah,
store, and they'll make so much money off that.
should.
They'll make all their money back if they crank open a store. I think that'd be really good for them. I
That's
love that out of Rocket League, by the way. I think I got mine for $10.
'cause they
But
have a very like hardcore community, but they don't. I feel like they're not getting new ones, you know. So hopefully this draws in more attention and bringing in more new players.
man, Rocket League, it's a really fun game. If you suck at it, it's really tough. But like obviously, like watching like you guys play,
But we've been
like
playing it
with
for
really good
so long,
players.
man, and we're still like not at that like top tier level, which is crazy to think. Like it's a very mechanical game.
And I should have been watching Swamp King this entire time instead of you and Scoot.
He's crazy, dude. He's in the not Grant. I think he's champ 2, which is really high up there on the ranking.
We also had G4 TV making a comeback, so I think this is like a gaming kind of television channel.
You don't know
I saw
G4 TV?
I saw Craig was really happy about it.
So this kind of warms my heart a little bit.
Was this Spike?
I think they moved to 2 Spike, or it was originally on Spike. I don't remember now. I don't remember. I could have sworn they had their own channel and then they moved it over to Spike. I could be wrong.
So what is going to be on G4 TV? Is it going to be?
What they used to do, it was like game reviews. It was like I guess imagine what we're doing now, but on like a broadcast
On a TV channel. Got it.
Yeah. They'll do reviews and stuff, and it was cool, man. I didn't have it on at home, but at the lake here we had it because like we just had some weird cable service, and it just so happened that we happened to play it. Attack of the Show, Cheat, Portal, yeah, all those shows were awesome. They're really cool.
Time out. Why would you do a television program when you could just create a Twitch?
That's what I said in Slack. I said they should ditch cable. They should move it all to live streaming because who the heck watches cable? Who's gonna be like, oh, Stav at 8 p.m. You turn on the TV and watch the?
Yeah, that's weird to me, man. Like, just do a Twitch channel.
Yeah.
And do everything that you're planning on doing on G4 TV, but do it on Twitch.
So true, man. That's what. It's all live streaming and online stuff. I actually have YouTube TV. It's actually pretty convenient. But cable in itself is like.
So.
Do you have cable? What do you use for?
No,
for
I don't. I just have internet here, so.
Gotcha.
I actually didn't even realize baseball started, which is crazy because I'm a big baseball guy. But I didn't even realize it started until someone was like, "Yeah, I was watching the Cubs game earlier," and I was just like, "Wait." But yeah, it's just weird how cool that it's coming back, I guess. But I just think I think they're already set up to fail by just going on cable.
Unfortunately, they are. I guess that's where That's where they got their money from, so they're kind of stuck with.
Because it's Comcast, right?
Yeah, I think that's probably not ideally what they wanted to do, but if somebody was paying for it and they said you got to go cable, they're like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, true.
So
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get it, but you can always just watch the GGR podcast to catch up on gaming news stuff.
And it's free.
And it's free. You're Rogue Company. Andy, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it is. You said it was like 5v5 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a 5v5. I don't even know what you want to call it, to be honest. You pick your character. They have their own abilities and stuff. And the one game that I watched from shout out to Rondon Johnson. Also shout out to freaking Magic Touch. I know this is super random right now, but he streamed himself getting married, which was
you just took my plug, dude. You big jerk,
dude. Dude, that was awesome. That was so cool. That was amazing, especially because we knew him and we knew the wedding unfortunately had to get canceled because of COVID. But it was really cool to see in that live stream. That was so sick. Anywho,
that was the best. Dude.
Back to Rogue Company. You can mention it again. It's no big deal. I won't tell anyone.
I'll mention it again. I just loved that so much. That was so adorable. Rogue Company. You're So it's like a 5v5
okay, trash game. It's terrible. Thrown in the bag right next to HyperScape. It's garbage, and it's not free to play, mind you. It's not free to play. I think it's like $20 or something like that. Trash.
I saw Pre-Fires was playing it when Napram was playing it earlier today too.
She has a computer, or you can play it on.
I don't know. She was playing it. I know Rondon was playing it.
Yeah, Rondon. I did enjoy watching him play it, but I just don't think I will get the game. I don't.
I haven't seen any of it yet, so
I don't think it's got a lot of longevity in it.
All right, I'll put it right there with HyperScape in the trash.
Yeah.
All right, let's go out on this. We're gonna do a where are they kind of scenario here, and if anybody has any information on where are these people, unsolved. We're gonna call this the GGR unsolved mysteries portion of where are they now, and it's streamers that we haven't heard of, in about 4 weeks. So let's start with our favorite person to talk about on the channel. We'll talk about Ninja. So where is Ninja right now? We have seen he's been playing games.
He's still playing games like there's no tomorrow, which is pretty cool.
He's still games, but he's not really streaming though, right?
He's not streaming because, as we know, Mixer dropped and they moved over to Facebook streaming.
So, but he's been doing a lot of tweeting about YouTube. I think he did a YouTube stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like last week, and he was playing. I think he was playing. Was he playing Fortnite with Courage and Tim or no?
No idea.
It was either Warzone or it was Fortnite. I want to say it was Fortnite actually. Um, but I just think Ninja should he should be on YouTube.
I
That's
think,
where he should go.
but didn't Day send us a video of him turning down Facebook or something like that?
Well, that was part of the leaving of Mixer was you could go to Facebook, and he said, "No, I'm not going to Facebook."
No, but I think they also gave him a deal. I think Facebook gave him an exclusive deal on Facebook, on top of the fact that Mixer was switching over there, and I think he turned it down. I could be wrong.
Yeah, because he took a $30 million buyout instead of. I think it was $60 million to go to Facebook, or $30 million to be bought out.
He took the 30. Made 60.
I would take the 30 too. I'm not going. I would not want to go to Facebook if you're that high up there.
Yeah, because you saw the transition between Twitch and Mixer. Those numbers that he had did not move over to Mixer at all. So Facebook, it's
No.
like, why? But I think YouTube would be good for him. But I also think, I mean, the obvious choice would be Twitch because he would get the most out of it. But I don't think they like each other. I
love that so much because like I always thought to myself that he just burnt that bridge so bad. Like that the leaving there was just it was like a fire, dude. It was an absolute dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And like I just envisioned it like him being like, "I'm out, bro. Peace out."
Never coming back.
And like just like strutting out, just like I'm off to do better things. So like Twitch just sitting there and just being like, yeah, like no, you're not coming back, bro.
Yeah.
I like love that out of Twitch kind of at the same time.
But they might pull a move on him. They might be like, "Hey, you want to come back to us? So we know you hate us, but we know you like the money."
I would give him like $500,000 and be like, "This is what you're worth to us."
Damn. Yeah.
But he's got to make so much money on Twitch compared to any other thing. So
where most of his support is on Twitch.
I think YouTube's gonna be perfect for him. He tweeted out he had like 10 million subscribers the other day on YouTube. So like
more than that, I think it was like over 20.
And like so like if you already have that following there, just stream there.
Yeah.
Right. It's just good. It's a good match.
Yeah.
And he's like still gaming, which is the craziest thing. Like
he's a very competitive person.
There might be an overall thing here at the end that we can get into, but let's talk about Shroud next. I read that he said he's retiring from streaming.
Damn, he's young, man. So what would he do?
So, and I looked up his Twitter. He hasn't tweeted since the 22nd of July, and that was when Mixer fell apart. He was like, he said something like, "Greatly appreciate the Mixer community and everything." And that was his last tweet, and that's been over a month, which is crazy. Wow. It's been over a month. So I mean, no one really knows what Shroud's doing, right? He's like, I haven't seen him playing with anybody. So I mean, the search continues for Shroud. Like nobody knows what he's up to. Nobody.
I'm surprised they haven't picked up these deals yet. I would have if I was on if I was on Twitch or something like that, I would pick up Shroud so quick. Like I would offer him something.
And then so I have nothing on Shroud. Doc tweeted the video. I think it was like 10 days ago.
Yeah.
I wish I wanted to send you the video, Mendy, so we could play it. But I think it was like him, like a self-created song he made.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
It was.
Did you see what Nick Merckx commented on it? He was like, "Come on, bro, LOL." He was like, relax, dude.
dude, I think he was singing in the song,
I don't remember
and
words in it. Was there?
so I wrote him out, and it's like, it's out of my hands, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my soul. And it was in
Tough.
like a electro riff, like
Yeah,
80s kind of music. Um,
tough.
but that was like 10 days ago. So like he's working on something, bro. He's working on something, right? Like,
That or he just wants to throw something out there so people keep, keep it in mind. Or, well, I
but like think
guess
about what he says. It's out of my hands, but I'm still in
in control.
control.
But that's also
And
his character, Like his character is very like, nothing can go wrong. I'm the man in every situation.
so the one thing that this kind of cleared up to me is that it's nothing like legal based, right? Because we had all that stuff come out a couple weeks ago about like sexual harassment and stuff.
True.
So like him putting this out kind of clarifies that um it wasn't that, because if you're not gonna make content um if if it's legal issues coming in, right? Like if you're facing jail time, like you're not going to be making jokes about it, right?
Yeah.
So to me, it's like him kind of saying,
Okay.
all right,
Good
I got
point.
kicked off of for something else, um and I'm starting to wonder, with the non-activity that's happening, is there really an Brime is the example here, but is there another third, fourth party streaming service that all these people are kind of working on together?
I don't know. I don't think it's Prime because I don't think they're
I
a
don't think it's
legitimate.
Brime anymore
I
either.
don't think they're a legitimate company, and even if they're trying to be, they're doing a horrible job at it. But is there another one? Maybe. I don't think so though. I don't. It is weird how everything's going on though. It's weird to me that Shroud hasn't picked up yet. It's weird to me that Ninja hasn't made a move yet. It's weird that like these streaming services aren't, giving him
And
them.
Ninja's still gaming. Like,
Yeah.
dude, every time he games without streaming, he's missing out on so much money.
I don't know, dude. He's got some. He
He's
just.
still, regardless what you say, he's still making a couple $1,000s every stream.
Yeah, but to him, that's like shrimp money, man. To him, that's like a
I'm,
tip,
but I'm just saying that if he was streaming, he'd be making money.
But he got like 30. He bought out
It
30
doesn't
mil in
matter.
Mixer.
Every stream he doesn't stream, he's not getting money.
But he makes so much more money off other things than Stream. Stream is just like where he brings the fans in. If
Yep,
anything,
I
he's
mean,
hurting himself in the future of getting brand deals, or hurting himself in the future of his own brand because he's not putting himself out there. I don't think that him streaming, the money that he makes from Stream is where he. I don't think he cares about that revenue. I think he cares about streaming to pull in the fan base.
we're saying the same thing.
We had the same argument last time, and you said the same thing last time, and no.
You good? You good? You got everything
I
out? All
thought
right.
you actually froze in there.
Nope.
Thank you, Jay Gotti. Streaming is on the low side of his pen. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody done? We're all done here. Gotti, you done?
God forbid if Stav's not correct.
I just want to make sure we're all good here before we continue.
Just go.
Oh, we're good? Check, check. I got the mic.
Help.
Okay. Regardless, that's another conversation. There's something going on in the background here where all these people are in cahoots.
True.
There's something going on here, and it's very quiet, and it's weird. Everybody's going, "Where's Doc?" So there's something happening. There's something going on. It's another streaming site somewhere. I don't know what
We're all
it
going
is,
to
or
G4 coffee. Imagine.
they're all going to G4 now.
So here's the announcement that we're gonna make. Doc, Shroud, Ninja, all coming to GGR, baby. Let's freaking go.
So with that announcement, we're saying that they're all joining here. Fred just goes, Stav just has his panties in a bunch. Yeah. True.
Instead of YPD, it's stock 24/7. That would be cool. Yeah, I too.
Yeah,
I want to know what's up with Doc as well. I want Twitch to put out some sort of statement of saying why they stop they permaban.
it's just weird, right? It's just like what like we need to like, Netflix needs to do a documentary on this.
I
The
don't know if it's that
disappearance
in
of Doc.
depth. I don't know if it's that much of a story.
Nope, I need it. I need
No,
a Making a Murderer
no.
10-piece documentary on what happened to Doc.
Probably some probably messed up the contract or something like that, and he didn't mean to breaking his contract.
I'm gonna say that it was because he was talking about creating another streaming platform
Is that
with
enough to
these other people
permaban though?
involved.
Is that enough to
I don't know.
maybe
Don't
a solid
know.
slap on the wrist, like, "Hey, you, stop it." But
Yeah, but maybe when you have so many slaps on your wrist,
he probably does
it's
have a
just
lot of slaps on the wrist.
they're probably just like, all right, bro, like we're
Go to
done. But he's
Facebook.
not even gaming or anything, dude, which is the crazy thing. At least Ninja's gaming. Shroud and Doc aren't gaming.
I wonder if he, for legal reasons, it's not a good idea for him to game with other people who are streaming. If that makes any
And
sense, because Ninja,
imagine not being able to game for like 3
no, he
weeks
can
though.
game.
That'd be
I'm saying, but the reason why we know Ninja is gaming is because he's still playing with other streamers, and it just so
mm-hmm.
happens that he bumped into Joel. So we like maybe there's a really weird reason to why Doc is not gaming. I think it might be a smarter move for him to not do that or do it on
Yeah, I
another
hear you.
account.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. It's just so weird. It's so weird. Everything about all these situations just is just so strange. So
So
I
we
hope we get
leave,
some. I hope we get some
for a
answers
few
soon, though.
weeks, and it gets all crazy, you know.
Dude, literally, the bar falls apart. Nobody plays Valorant anymore. Ninja, Doc, Shroud aren't gaming anymore. If I mean, geez, Stav shuts down the country when he moves to Arizona. Crazy.
And
It's
I'm
absolutely
on a
nuts.
raft on the lake water.
Yeah, you're out there doing that. Yo, Mendy. That's it, bro. That's all I got, man.
Me too, brother. Me too. I'm glad to be
That's all I
back.
freaking got.
I'm glad you got almost everything sorted out with your move.
Yeah,
And
somewhat. We're there. We're powering through.
yeah,
And
man.
the best thing about tonight, it's 6:30 right now. I got an hour and a half of pool drinking ahead of me. And we're gonna watch a dope sunset. Hopefully, my girlfriend's out there and we can hang out. And but I'm glad that we got this kind of going. But just chatting, and everybody who's in here right now, if you like this kind of format, this is something Manny and I were talking about potentially doing moving forward. So if you guys have feedback and you like just the back and forth with the chat connection a little bit more, let us know in the Discord.
Yeah.
Um, because this is something that we're thinking about maybe just doing going forward and just kind of having us like more of like a vibe kind of feel, especially with the community. So hit us up. Let's give us some feedback in the chat. Um, and I think this one went pretty well without the guests. So just let us know. Mendy, do you have any plugs that you would like to plug out there for the plugs?
As always, shout out to all my years. I did a fun little like GGR Instagram takeover, and I brought back the jet ski stream, which was cool. So anybody that tuned into that, I greatly appreciate it. I have merch now. Yes, I put Speedy on
Oh, what a
t-shirts,
plug! Oh
and
my.
you can find my merch. You know, it's everywhere. Everybody's rocking it. Everyone's wearing it. I don't even have my own merch, which is the funny thing about it. But I don't have much to say. I'm glad to be back. Everybody that was in here in chat, appreciate it, and give us some feedback on what you like and stuff. Stav, what's up? What's popping? What's bracking? New podcast
Brand
just
new
happened.
whip.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm very excited to get my Mendy merch. So
And
I'll be
Stav will
wearing it.
turn.
Hopefully next week I'll be wearing that. So um, I love the Tuesday takeover with you, Mendy. I might do this Tuesday and just kind of get it bracking. So um, For my shout out, I wanted to just give another shout out to Magic Touch and Mrs. Magic because that was unbelievable. I didn't know what I was watching, and it was like his title was the one where they get married, and I was like, wait, are they really doing this? And Ron Dunn said, yeah, they're doing it. So big shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Magic Touch on your wedding. I said this on Twitter, but I know it's not your ideal wedding, um, but it was just there was so much love in that stream between you two. So I was just so happy for the both of you, and just happiness for the rest of your life. I love you, Magic, so much. You're such a good friend
Mm.
to game with, and it's been really cool meeting you over the past couple of years. So big shout out! I'm super happy for you and Mrs. Magic, and thank you, Ron Dunn, for modding the wedding too. That was dope. All the
Yeah.
support he got for that was sick with all the gifted subs and everything, and it was. I was pretty close to tears. I don't think I had a tear, but I was pretty close just because I know all the pain they kind of went through. So I'm really happy for them. I also want to give one more shout out just for everybody and your support over the past couple weeks with me moving. It's been awesome. There's been so many people reaching out to me just via Discord, Snapchat, or anything like that, wishing me the best on the move and to get back going. We had a great stream Friday night with a lot of love and a lot of support for that. So I just want to shout out everybody who came by, raids, gifted subs, followers, everything, just hanging out and talking. Greatly appreciate it. I'm thinking this week we're going to be getting a full schedule going again,
Hmm.
um, and hopefully streaming just about every day. So thank you for the support with the move and everything. It was awesome, and especially with the UPS stuff, it sucked, but hey, we're gonna get over it. We're gonna get by it. So thank you for all that. I greatly appreciate that. Manny, if you want to get someone that you think about rating, I think we're good to go. And I'm just give a big shout out to everybody who's up in chat tonight.